former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan has been arrested by rangers from outside Islamabad High Court. The PTI party has claimed that the chief was manhandled during the detention, while Vice President Fawad Chaudhry has called the detention an abduction by Pakistan security forces. Imran Khan was taken into custody in relation to a corruption case. But the Islamabad police say that the arrest has been made in the Qadir Trust case. Huge crowds have gathered outside the court in Islamabad as furious PTI leaders and workers express outrage over the development.
इमरान खान हमारी रेड लाइन है। इमरान खान इस मुल्क का, पूरे आलम इस्लाम का निडर वाहिद ईमानदार लीडर है और उसने कोई गुनाह नहीं किया। उसने कोई लाखों करोड़ों अरबों रुपए लोगों के नहीं लूटे। वो कोई दौड़ के नहीं गया किसी दूसरे मुल्क में जाके बैठ गया। मैं पूरी कौम से, सब कारकुनों से और सब अवाम से, सिर्फ कारकुन नहीं अवाम से ये डिमांड करता हूं कि आज बाहर निकले। अगर आज हम बाहर ना निकले, ये मुल्क हमेशा के लिए इन चोरों डाकुओं के हवाले कर दिया जाएगा।
Now, amid those calls, Section 144 has been imposed in the capital city of Islamabad. The police has also rejected the PTI's allegations that people were tortured during the development. Khan's detention follows several unsuccessful attempts by the Islamabad police, including a police raid at his residence in Lahore's Zaman Park. Now, hundreds of cases have been registered against Imran Khan ever since he was ousted from the power by Shehbaz Sharif-led coalition. Now, our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik has sent us this report from outside of Islamabad High Court, where the latest developments are taking place as we speak.
Well, dramatic scenes outside the Islamabad High Court. To my left, you see there is a greater amount of Rangers personnel who are present in their riot case. And to the other side as well, if my camera person can show you, there are police and security personnel who are present. A short while back, the former Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan was arrested outside the vicinity of this very court. And there is some movement even now. As you see, the Rangers personnel are being moved. Imran Khan's cars were taken away from here. It has been alleged that he has been dragged, as per the footages that have been put out by the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. Now, the case that he has been arrested, we saw that coming. Yesterday there was some provocation and there was some responses. Today he said that he named a senior intelligence agency officials, and he said that he stands by that. The case that he has been arrested pertains to corrupt practices, and he has been arrested by the Pakistan Rangers. And then it is said that he has been handed over to the National Accountability Bureau. Some supporters of Imran Khan continue to remain outside the Islamabad High Court even now as I talk to you. Anas Malik in Islamabad, Pakistan for WION World is One.
Now, for more on this, we are being joined by journalist Hima Shaheen. Welcome to the broadcast, Hima. The police has said that Imran Khan has been arrested over the Qadir Trust case. Could you brief our viewers about the probe?
So it's a case of Black Vigo car coming and taking a politician. That was happening when Imran Khan was the Prime Minister. Now this case, as there are hundreds of cases, this case is about the biggest businessman of Pakistan, Malik Riaz, giving more than 450 canals of land to what ultimately ended up as to an organization, Al-Qadir, which is now under the name of Imran Khan and his wife Bushra Bibi, and his wife's very close friend who has been widely named in corruption cases, Farah Bibi. So Farah Bibi, Bushra Bibi, Imran Khan are the ones named to own this land now, and it's one of those very blatant and very out there in the open honey traps that Imran Khan, when he was in power, he fell for that. He sold state property, like gifts that he got, all of that very blatantly, leaving a whole trail of evidence that could be used to implicate him. Imran Khan had been implicating his enemies, his political rivals, and it was only a matter of time if Imran Khan continued to talk against the military and continued to expose the fact that it was indeed the military that was controlling and running his government and not himself. It was the military that was using the National Accountability Court, the NAB, National Accountability Bureau, and the National Accountability Court. It was Imran Khan's own undoing which was very predictable, that it will happen to him once the tides are turned and once he bites the very hand that brought him into power.
Right, it's very interesting you make that point, because Imran Khan ran on these very agenda against corruption, against corruption and the Naya Pakistan that he kept referring to at the campaign trail, and then he leaves behind a trail of evidence, as you just mentioned, against being corrupt himself. Now, just ahead of departing for the Islamabad High Court, Imran Khan had released a video saying, and I'm quoting here, "If you have a warrant, then I will go to jail myself." And that is exactly what happened when he arrived there. How much of this is truly worth the judiciary's time, and how much of this is just personal vendetta?
Oh, this is every bit personal vendetta, and it didn't start with Imran Khan. It hasn't ended with Imran Khan. This is Imran Khan. There were arrest warrants against Imran Khan prior to this one as well. At that time, the required nod from the military wasn't there. Judiciary appears to be on the side of Imran Khan. So at that time, the judiciary gave him relief. Imran Khan and his political party, there were violent clashes with the police, and Imran Khan did not give himself up. There were arrest warrants before that as well. This time it wasn't the police that arrested him. This time it was the Rangers. The Rangers come under the command of the military. The federal government has to ask a sitting general if the Rangers can be used. Although Section 9A of NAB, National Accountability Bureau law, was used, however, it was very much the people in military uniform, paramilitary forces, the Rangers, who arrested him. And let's not forget that the previous NAB chairman had resigned, saying that I will not be able to do things I'm being asked to do. And then the new NAB chairman, Lieutenant General Nazir Ahmed Butt, took control, and that a lot of people saw that as he was somebody who could deliver on what the military was delivering for Imran Khan against media people, against politicians that he didn't like.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, the PTI claims that Imran Khan was badly injured during the visit. The party has even called it a red line, referring to the arrest. Now, there are talks of protests as well. How do you see this case panning out from here?
So the sensitivity of Imran Khan against anything said against the government, against the military, was different when Imran Khan was in government. When Imran Khan was in government, he was very sensitive, saying you cannot name generals, you cannot talk against the military. And now he is doing the same thing. His followers are, Imran Khan is a very, you can compare Imran Khan's politics with that of Donald Trump, only that it's in Pakistan, so it's more violent. So Imran Khan and his political party, before as well, when there were arrest warrants issued for him, against him, Imran Khan had been instigating violence. He had been instigating that people need to come out on the streets and fight with these security forces. And that is what they are hoping. So the PTI is really hoping that their people will come out. Maybe a few people will be killed or seriously injured, and they're hoping for mass arrests. They already tried jail bharo tariq, which is, let's fill up the jails. So they are going to try that, try to get political mileage, because it's election season as well. It'll also be very interesting to see how the judiciary reacts to this, because the judiciary has been time and again coming to the rescue for Imran Khan, because the judicial establishment is of the same time and era of the previous military establishment that brought Imran Khan in. So what happens on the road, the kind of violence they're able to muster, PTI as a political party, will be something that needs to be seen. And that is why there is a Section 144 already implemented in Islamabad. And as soon as it starts happening in other cities of Pakistan, police will stop congregation of political workers on the streets.
All right, Hima, thank you for all those insights. And you did make an interesting comparison between Imran Khan and Donald Trump. But thank you for all those insights, Hima Shaheen. Thank you for joining us on this broadcast.
Thank you for having me.
Now, our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik is joining us on the phone line. Anas, you are joining us right from outside the Islamabad High Court. What are you seeing? What are the latest updates that you have for us?
Well, the security situation has considerably increased all around, but that hostility or that tension that was there in the air about an hour and a half back when Imran Khan was first arrested. That has also ceased to a greater extent. As I talk to you, the hearing of the case for pre-arrest bail is currently ongoing. The IG Islamabad is inside the court. There's almost zero to no network connectivity that is there around the vicinity, so it's increasingly difficult to communicate and to contact from outside the Islamabad High Court. But what we know so far is that Imran Khan has been arrested. He's been shifted to the National Accountability Bureau office of Rawalpindi, that's in G6. This is a case that pertains to corrupt practices or alleged corrupt practices in the case of Qadir Trust, and he is expected to be presented before the Accountability Court either today, sometime today, because remember the court ends Pakistan time at about 4 p.m. That's the last time, so either he has to be presented before 4 p.m. Pakistan time today to the court, or if not, then at top by tomorrow, because the law says that he has to be released within 24 hours. Now that his arrest has been declared as well to a greater extent, therefore it would be very difficult for the lawyer to on his arrest and to not seek his remand or seek his custody to be prolonged as per the court of law. Therefore, we would be expecting him to be produced before the court either today, in case if it's done in the next 20 minutes or so, then it happens today. If not, then he gets to spend the night in the behind the prison walls for the night in the custody of the National Accountability Bureau, and then gets to be presented before the Accountability Court seeking a remand by the National Accountability Bureau.
All right. Just moments back, one of the PTI leaders, Hamid Azhar, has called on the members of PTI and also people and citizens in general to come out on the streets to support the party, to support Imran Khan. In fact, in his statement, he has said that if the people do not come out today, the nation will be handed over to the thieves. So this is the kind of rhetoric we have been seeing even in the past, that whenever Imran Khan was targeted by the military or by the current government of Shehbaz Sharif. So I want to ask you this, do you see any presence of the PTI members at the moment? Are you hearing anything from the party?
When he came, he had a 15-car convoy, cavalcade that he was accompanied by, Imran Khan was accompanied by, and among that we saw that following the arrest of Imran Khan, about 9 Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf workers have been arrested by the Islamabad police outside the premises of the Islamabad High Court. That being said, we've seen that sporadic protests have erupted across the country, and the first of the protests have been reported from Zaman Park, which is Imran Khan's residence in Lahore. As I said, there is lesser to no network connectivity or data connectivity in and around the vicinity where I am right now. That is outside the Islamabad High Court. Therefore, it is a bit difficult to take a stock of how the rest of the country is reacting. But definitely, we would be seeing some series of protests taking place across the country as the news breaks out and as the temperature recedes down across the country as well. Ananya?
Right. Before I let you go, Anas, just one last question. If we see this from the global lens, the world is currently witnessing what is happening in Pakistan, one political crisis after the other, and of course this comes amid an economic crisis. So, and all of this is happening between the current government and a former prime minister, and experts just like Hima Shaheen, I was joined by him, a journalist based in Pakistan. He clearly called it a political vendetta. So how do you want the world to see all of this, and when will all of this end in Pakistan?
Well, I mean, you rightly mentioned it might be a classical case of political vendetta, but Imran Khan was no different to his political opinions as well. It's like everything that he has done, it is during his 3.5 years of governance, it's coming right back to him, to bite back at him, and that's the bigger problem. Because if you don't leave some window for political negotiations or some window for a retreat, then you end up making enemies not just in the political arena, but in the longer run as well. And that is the reason what we are talking, what PTI leaders or what these analysts are dubbing is as a political vendetta. The foundation to that was laid by Imran Khan himself. So unfortunately, while this, all of this might be true, as I said, the one who had laid the foundation to it was Imran Khan. I just touch across, and there is some movement. The anti-personnel carrier, the APC of the Pakistan of the police, is being moved inside the premises of the Islamabad High Court once again. It is still unclear why they're doing so, whether they're trying to arrest somebody, whether somebody has been arrested from inside and they have to be moved out. It's unclear, but there is some commotion right at the gate of the Islamabad High Court where I am right now, Ananya.
All right, thank you for getting us all those insights from the ground, Anas. We will be coming back to you as and when developments happen.